Namaste, tic-tac, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, go see part 1. I didn't get a chance to get into that much at all on part 1 because I was doing my prayers, so I basically just did an introduction of what I was about to do. So let's do it. Okay. I did change my background a little bit. I'll show you. Because Dee Dee asked me, I had the yellow painting of Jesus up. Dee Dee loves angels, and she asked me to put up my angels, but I asked her if she still wanted Archangel Michael up. She said, yeah, we need the protection. She said, we need the protection. So, I don't think she meant really herself, but we need the protection. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I have a candle lit from when I started this afternoon. It's still lit, it has a lot of prayers on it. Also prayers up for my friend Doreen. Please help her. Health. Archangel Raphael. Please, dear God, send Archangel Raphael to Doreen, my friend in Canada, and help her with her struggles, health struggles that she's going through. Please help heal her so she can go back to work. In Jesus' name, thank you, dear God. Okay. So, we still have Elvis. I was going to put him away, but she said no. So, okay. These kind of things are important because we just have to kind of listen with the third eye. And that's what I try to do when I'm doing a reading. And I have ADD, so I jump around too much. So I will, be reading my notes now, and then I'll read the cards. This was a reading that came in. Like I said, I really wasn't thinking about it or Gypsy or Dee Dee, the subject. You know, of course it bothers me. But when I take a walk or I'm out with the dogs, I think it comes in my head. And then sometimes I say, what? And then whatever she was saying, like, she's not mad anymore. She's not mad. She's like, are you mad anymore, Dee Dee? And she's like, no, Katrina, I'm scared. Not for myself, because I'm in the best place. And she just changed my accent a little bit there. Because, you know, she's from the bayou. But, anyhow. So, I'm going to be open and receptive to receiving. I took a break. I had lunch, which was my dinner and lunch. Just was pizza heated up. So, Claudina, the spelling, I researched, and I got 2 different spellings of her name, which I got Claudina, and then I just got Claudine. Petrie. Pitre. It's pronounced Petrie, and that's because somebody that knows her from high school was in my comments and said that to me, and I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate it. And please email me, because I have a question for her, but I can't force anybody to email me, apparently. Anyway, so kind of the things that she said she was afraid of is if her daughter, she goes, if my daughter does not wake up, grow up, wake up, grow up. She kept saying that over and over again. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, kind of what she was describing why she likes this so much. Find your own path. And so then I did say kind of the thing that Gypsy always says is social media could be her job. And she says, no, 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 no. Don't take the shortcuts. She goes, that's what I did. I took the shortcuts. And I tried to just be, everything to Gypsy, and to take it to these, make it happen that we would have the money to go to Florida. How many times? I don't even know how many times they went. Okay, I went to Florida with my kids, and it was twice. Okay, and it was really, really expensive. And I had 2 jobs. My ex-husband had 2 jobs, and we had to save up for those 2 times. And it still was a lot of money. So if you go to Florida, to Disney more than 2 times, and nobody's working, she said it was a grift, it was a fraud. And when she went over to the other side, that's what she did. She learned it from, you go through your life review. And she wanted me to know that. She wanted me to say it. Because she said that, there's a lot of psychics out here. And there's a lot of people that could tell her story. But she says not everybody is honest. And a lot of people are against her because they believe the 2 movies that were put out that defamed her name, and that kind of made her like, oh, that's good that she got like almost like she deserved to be killed, because they believed the lies from Gypsy. And I'm not saying this is for entertainment reasons only, and allegedly, I'm just a psychic over here, but I'm going to tell you honestly what I heard. So what I had written down was the Claudina. She goes, I didn't know I didn't start out to be like that. And her heart was totally broken. There wasn't anybody else for her besides Rod. She I'm trying to look into that. I was trying to find another person, another boyfriend. She goes, I liked people, but she loved him. She goes, to the day I died. And in heaven, she saw that what she did was not right. She saw that she trapped him. She set out to get him to be her husband by getting pregnant with him. And so that's not to take off anything from Rod too, but Rod was a lot younger. Rod was 17 when they met. She was 24, so women are a lot more cognizant and mature. Men don't grow up usually till 25 and older. Okay, so Claudina or Claudine Petrie. Okay, and let me just write that so that I always say it correctly, because I was corrected, so I'm happy that I was corrected. Blanchard. And then she changed her name to Dee Dee Blanchard. And she told me that was kind of a fraud too, because she wanted to have the same name as Gypsy, but she didn't want anybody to find her. Did she run away sometimes? Yes, she did run away sometimes. And she saw in her life review that that's the wrong thing. I could see that I'm definitely running out of time, but that's okay, because I'll just do another one. The reason why I like to do the 10-minute ones is because I can transfer it over to YouTube, and then I don't have to do a separate one, But it is a little bit annoying. But it's okay. It's fine, because YouTube hasn't been that great to me lately. And that's why I'm doing it on TikTok first. So 3 psychic sisters. Why did I say 3 psychic sisters? Should not fear death. Okay, I'm just looking through my notes, because I want to do the notes before I do the cards. And the cards have already been pulled out. Okay. I wrote 3 psychic sisters. I'm not sure what that means. Should not fear death. Dee Dee said, thou shalt not steal. That's what she learned. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not take others' things that could have been for others. Thou shalt not lie. Yeah. So she did that to gain people's sympathy and then money.